The next thing I want to talk about briefly is our Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee. We had, during all the things that were going on this past summer, there was lots of opportunities for us to look at where we can improve and grow. And so one of the things I wanted us to do, I created a panel for diversity, equity, and inclusion. So we can figure out ways to make sure that all voices are heard and that we're actively working on that. The two people that led this for Georgia Thespians is Miro and Richard. And Richard's going to give you a quick update on what's going on with our diversity panel.
Hey everyone. So this has been really exciting for our organization and for our state. We started out with about 30 names or so. We've dwindled down to about 15 or so people that are involved consistently. What we've asked is we've started going through individually the different places within our organization, and taking a little bit of a deeper look into some of the practices and procedures that we have, why those procedures are there, how some of those things can either be a positive or negative effect on some of our diverse students, and trying to figure out ways that we can move forward and evolve with the times, but ensure that we're keeping all of our students and our teachers in mind as we're growing and learning. And so that's kind of where the diversity committee has come up with. We met 3 times over the summer. We shared a lot of information, everything from IEs to all-state theater to conference performances, questions about how our state board and our chapter board and our conference boards and things of that sort were all created, and other things to keep in mind. The thing that's really exciting about this committee is that it is created to be an ongoing effort. It's not a one-time response to some of the things that have been going on. The purpose of this is to really ensure that we are creating the space for all potentially marginalized individuals or groups of people have a place to make sure that they have a seat at the Georgia Thespians table, and that their voices are heard. So when we started talking, we met specifically with our committee, we met specifically about our Black students and Black teachers within our state, and things that we may or may not be doing to service or disservice them. And of course, not intentionally. We had some really great conversations. I know that Paul was on a different committee kind of under the Diversity, Equity, Inclusion branch that specifically focused on trans students, and the things that we are doing for those students as well. And then there may be other things that we aren't even thinking about right now that in 5, 10, or a year, that would become a part of this organization and under this umbrella. I did want to just give a really big thank you to the many members of our committee, and I'm going to list them out just because a lot of them are here today. Denise Arribas, Tanya Chapman, Megan Holmes, Tanika Knight, Jade Lambert-Smith, Tawana Parker-Bellamy, Lillian Gina Quinones, Sylvia Scaife, Spencer Stevens, Tyra Wimpy, and Joy Wright. Thank you guys so much for all of your work, and we are not done, and we will never be done, but we're in the, on the right track to making Georgia Thespians as great of a place that it can be for everybody in our chapter and within our organization.
All right, thank you, Richard. We're very excited, and I personally want to thank all those people on the committee, especially Miro and Richard, for leading this committee this panel, for us. And if you would like more information about the panel, feel free to contact either Richard or Miro as far as questions, and you can be a part and you can help us with this.